over to our little custom world here, as in like the free to build world, to show you guys how to actually build this. You can do this in a open survival. I'll show you that in a second, meaning like even the multiplayer world you can do it in. I just want to do it here so I'm not wasting my resources because I've already built one of these and I don't want to have to do another, wasting more resources. So that's why we're doing the free to play at the moment. Or I shouldn't say free to play, but free to build. Because free to play means you get to play for free. You have to actually pay for this version of the game. You want to come into this? But we'll go ahead and pop in, and then I'll show you guys how to build this base. It's actually very, very simple. Well, it's simple if you have marsupial. Allows you to jump higher. If not, you'll need a backpack. You'll need the jetpack. And to show you the type base we're going to be building is kind of like this, but we're going to do it in a different area. So give me 1 second, guys, because we are going to fast travel down for free down here where one of these other bridges are, which I think is actually... Where is it again? So you have here where this bridge is. It's here. I think there's a bridge right here, maybe? I can't remember if it's here or... Because do you remember where that other bridge is in the burning section? Well, not burning section, but the desert section.
Oh.
That's fine. I'll go to the chemical and then run around and try to find it. It's wherever my last base was actually at. I just don't remember where that was actually found at. This way, maybe. I think it's going to be to our right, somewhere out this way. I just need to find one of the Golden Gate Bridge looking bridges. And once I do that, I'll show you guys how to actually build on top of it and do a floating base.
Hi.
Which is absolutely wonderful. Howdy, Gamer Girl. Welcome back to our streams and channel again. Alright, let's keep going. Because I need to find a specific bridge type. I don't remember where the other one is, guys. That's why we have to search for it. If I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Wasn't it like right around here somewhere? We'll run in that direction. Wait a minute. Nope, that ain't it. I need to find the bridge. I don't know if it's like actually able to be done in the regular portion of the map. I don't know if it's just a glitch area over here it allows it or not. But pretty much we're going to be getting the height and then lowering the thing later so we can actually open up the space to build. But I need to find said bridge. I know where one is, and I showed you guys where that was, but I already had it built. We're looking for the other one. Alright, how far up did I run? I'm right here. If I'm not mistaken, there was one somewhere near this. Oh, hi there, Scorpion. Quick scope them. Just letting me know I'm live streaming. Yeah, I'm not talking about one of these bridges. Either I'm talking about the actual, like, bridges it crosses gaps. That has the little railing. Oh, Deathclaw. Let's go this way. Got the boars to our right. Damn. I don't know if that's actually... No, I don't think you can build there. I know there's another one down here somewhere. And I'm not talking about this bridge either. Could it have been? I actually did not know there was actually a station over here, by the way. So coming in here where I have all the icons unlocked, I can see where's what. Because, oh, did you know there was actually a train station over here?
I did not.
Oh, it's not going to tell me what that is, resource-wise. I didn't even try seeing if you could, like, glitch those towers or not. But, yeah, there's, like, a train station, like, straight ahead of me somewhere down here. There's stream. If you guys don't know, I already completed the storyline. With this school version, I don't know if I did or didn't. But I did over on my main character over on the public section. And right here is the train station. What actual vendor is here, though, is my question. Vendor... Let me check it. Should be inside of here. And maybe to our left. Right. Oh, right here. That's going the wrong way.
Please don't stab other customers while they're done.
Okay, so let's actually take a quick look. So biochem, communism posters, stuff for the
Need
combat
some
shotgun,
ammo,
cushion,
gems,
death.
or spiky bits to stab people with. You may find some
Garage
here.
cabinets. Full receiver. Pipe gun, receiver. So plasma, pocket
Stick
robot.
Up.
You said ski
Just
sword plan,
kidding.
really?
Want to buy or sell?
Okay, so he has some of the okay plans, but I can't say the best ones. Oh, here's one of the other things. Did I not go far enough down? Is it like somewhere down here then? Or like up here? The only thing I think of is maybe it's like right here. But we're going to keep running this way just to make sure. And then if have to, we'll fast travel back. So we'll just kind of do that. That way I can just fast travel right back to here and then run over so it's closer. Oh, wait. I see a bridge right there. I don't think this is the bridge I actually want, though, because I want the ones that have the little railing that goes up. I'm, like, way up here right now. I mean, you probably could build up here. Right now, I would definitely be able to on this. I can't really check that on this account. Or this character, I should say. Where's all the little, like, red bridges? I actually forgot where they all are. Okay, no, this isn't counted as outside the map. I thought it was for a second because it wouldn't let me run this way for like 2 seconds. Okay, this is the edge of the map. No, there's one there. We're right here, which means it's got to be right around here. So we'll actually go to here instead of my tent and then run down. Because even though I changed it there, because we got Camp 12 unplaced, we got Spiffing Brit, we have this one, and then Graham's Pit Stop, which got moved, it's stored. We need to run left this way. What the? Heard one of the beeps right there. Oh, hi, Cave Cricket. There we go. This goes way up that way, which is the train. I don't think it was back that far, which means maybe it was just more left. Looking for the one we were at yesterday, guys. I was doing some stuff, but more Cave Crickets. Alright. Oh, rat dogs. I'll let them deal then. Only thing I can think of is it being... I didn't see anything there, didn't see anything there. And was it like closer to this? Because I already done the one here. Wait a minute. This is the character, it doesn't have the one here. I'm an idiot. Guzzo, I spent all this time like an idiot.
Did you?
Yep, I forgot this character. I didn't transport the new stuff where I'd done the other builds onto this one. So I was looking at the base on this one, thinking it was my base from the multiplayer server. Where I done my original top of the base, like, you know, top of the bridge build, and not the one that I needed to do, which is the one up by the fucking... where I have it on the online one. So I literally was down here thinking this one was the one I was doing online, and it's not. I can actually go build in the same spot I did the online one for the tutorial. It made me stop and think, 'cause I was like, wait a minute. That's not where the icon of my online one is. That's what we're looking for. That little orange bridge right next to that orange bridge. This one right here. And then my cousin's camp is literally like somewhere right around here. Or wait a minute, is there another bridge closer? No, that's the same one I was built at. So your camp was close nearby? Is right here. Right here's where my cousin's camp is built. Which is right next to me right here. If we go online, you'll see that one in a minute. But I'm going to show you guys how to start the build for this one. bit with this, but what you want to do is hop up on this, way up. We're going to want to be somewhat into the ground here, and we need to do, hold on, we'll do down, and then this one, which is my unplace, activate it, and then we go into here, and we hit move camp, which this one will let me place, and you're going to notice right away it's going to be red. What we want to do, I got to go outside this mode, is hop up here, and we're going to try to get it to finagle into a little bit into the bridge, which will give us our way to place it. All right, move camp.
Oh. Come here, Grom. Come here, Grom.
So when we do this, we want it to finagle into the bridge a little bit.
Why is Grom trying to destroy my
Shit.
camp, bro?
Did you accidentally hit him? Are you sure it's Grom?
Yeah, it says Grom.
Weird. Please don't pat. Please. I keep falling off the rail because I keep hitting backwards because I can't, like, finagle it how I want. Get up here and stop walking off the back. Me. Like an idiot.
My camp's trying to kill him, dude. No. Grom, just leave my camp, bro. Just leave my camp.
Oh, don't tell me they patched this already. Because what we're looking for is when the proper placement happens, you're going to see it quickly turn green. And that's what we want to happen. But it's going to be a little weird sometimes. We got to there it is. Boom. I like that. Place it. It's going to enter inside of this area. So you can see it is placeable. You just got to finagle it. From there, we actually go back into the build mode. And now we want to build. So you're going to do camp over here. You guys can do anything you guys want, and you're going to see it floats. We are going to make sure we align. Hold on, we're going to do this so we can align it correctly. Come on. There. And then we raise it to make sure we're going to be well above the line. I need to fix this because I can see it was off a little bit on this back piece. There, like that. That'll be fine. Raise it so that way we're well above the highest point here for this. And then we can go a little bit more about here. And then there, we placed it down. And we're going to go out one more that way here in a second. So what we do is step off onto this. Rotate it. Have it connect. And then we're able to do the same thing again. So we go this way. And then we're going to connect this across. Boom. Boom. One more for good measure. And then out this way. Boom. Go ahead, go one more. And then turn it. And then you would go to your, wooden. So this way you're not wasting up all your stuff. Whoops. Boom. And same thing. Boom. There we go. And then you would go into porches, if you guys have this, and you're able to... So what I do is I go right here. Because right there is going to be a stairwell. And then we do 2, so we need to go right here. I need to go out one more that way. Or that way would have been fine, but we can actually do this a little differently now. Let's see, because I do kind of want to see what this would look like, whoops, not this, that. And then this one, rotate it, because now we can do the one stairwell revision version. And then porches, we do this, goes to the second one. Boom. 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 Same thing. All the way around. Right here's where it turns, so we need this one. This back into this. Boom. Same thing. Same thing. This one. That. This. 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 And that. There we go. Right like that. So now we actually have the one where it has the stairs coming down in the middle, which is great. Then we're just going to go to this. Add these in. And you guys don't have to build as big as I did, but I decided to go ahead and do the big. From here, we're going to go over camp, and then we're going to go to stairs. We'll do stairs next. Because you guys can do that, or you can do the variant of the other. I'm just going to do this one. See if it lets me connect it all the way down. Like this. So now you can get up and down this. And then walls. I go with metal. Where now we can actually technically do this. I want it to be... Come on. That. And then this. This. Right? Because it should be... No, I'm wrong. That's my fault, guys. This one comes back to right here.
Hey, Cuzzo.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt your tutorial, I just got a question. She hasn't asked, but I was going to see if she wanted to check her people. I didn't want to lose the camps, but I don't want to interrupt your tutorial either. So let me see if she wants to do it first. I can lose the camps. It'll be okay. They're not meant to last forever. Alright, continue. My bad.
Hey, you're good. And the way we done it is so you guys can have a deck that goes all the way around. You don't have to have that. But pretty much it's so you can still come through here, walk over here, and walk around like the outside of the deck. And then you add the windows in wherever you guys want. So like if I wanted a window right here, I can just go to replace, go over, window, and then do the same over here. So we just come over, look at this, come over, window, and then maybe a window right here. Same spot, window, and then boom. And then what we can do is go back into build. Roofs, we're going to use the triangles in the corners, like here, 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 and here. We could even do one in the middle here if you wanted. Screw it, we'll do it. And then make sure we match it there. And then we do the regular roofs for the flat roof. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Boom. Ba-doom. And then you are able to do anything else you guys want to do. In fact, I believe you can even connect it forward if you wanted, like this. That way you have a full enclosed, like, little ceiling. Where if you want to go on the roof, you have to do like that. But you can see it is perimetered, has this, where we have the stairwell, it goes up and down. And you guys will have the floating building on top of the bridge. And then what I like to do is go here. We're going to go to foundations, go into concrete, because you do want to do this with concrete. And we are going to try to make it as straight as possible. Come to about this gap here. Boom. And then we're just going to... Oop, that is definitely not straight. Oops, that's blueprint. Edit. We're going to do that so I can rotate this around. Boom, like that. And you can actually make it higher, like I just did, which is great. Foundation. And then take her across. Make sure she goes out on both sides, past the bridge. This way, nothing can walk past it. Which is good, as you can see. You can't build any more past certain points. That's perfect. And then what we're going to do is go down and go ahead and go to defenses. I'm blind. Whoops. I mean, power would work too, but first let's do defense before we do power. Turrets. And we're going to do our heavy turret. The heavy laser. Which goes here. Here. And here. Come back over. Heavy turret. Which is the regular heavy. Which goes here. Very end. Here. One in the very center. And then we go down and grab our rocket turret. Wait, that was the... Because you should be able to put one here. Place them down. And then now we need to actually take a little gander, because I need to go into this. Boom. You know what? We'll just put it out here. Do the same with this one. Boom. Okay. Which means now we can do the missile turret right here. Same with this one. And then we have the regular turret there. Back into build mode. And then we need to go to power. Power connectors. And we need the upside down hanging one. Which goes right here. I'm actually going to do a couple here. One here. We're going to grab this, move it over here. Where this bridges over, connects into that, connects into that, where these automatically have power because they are the laser. And then we have heavy laser and the heavy turrets. And then what we're going to do is go back into here, and we're going to grab ourselves this, where we're going to set here. Oh, it bugged. I'm going to have to fix that in a second. There, like that. Where this connects into this. And then we go into this version of the build mode, which is just pressing pause if you're on PlayStation. Power connector, and we're going to go up this, and up one more to the very tip top, like that. Back into edit, where then we do this, connect into this one, and then we add the tower. So we go back into connectors, and then we go over, grab the large tower. You want to come off to the very edge of this, just make sure it doesn't like fall through the floor. It actually sets up here. There we go. And then from there, we can actually go back into this, connect this up, and then we grab our generator. So like this, and then we go to power again into generators. Oh, GG. Oh, this one doesn't have the, Oh, he should have it. Why is it not? Oh, it's just being weird. Okay, there we go. And then I use this one where, oops, just make sure it doesn't, you know, go through the ceiling like this one did. As much, so you can actually lift it into the air and then set it in and just make sure it doesn't go through. Sometimes it wants to.
He got in and killed me.
Damn.
He instantly was looking at my body for scrap, but I had already put on my scrap.
Damn. But there we go. That's how you get it to there, up to that, which leads down to power this, which powers all your turrets. And this is what we look like on the top. It's a one-story where you go in, you can actually put all your stuff in here, make it a nice little quaint house. Back into this. And boom. That's how you would do something like this, which is actually not the hardest thing out there to do. And to show you that you can do it in a real world, we're going to back out right quick. I'm going to go ahead and hit social, and we're going to join Cuzzo here. So Razor, and join. Uh-oh, I hope we didn't freeze. We might have froze. Oh, no, we're good.
Working on claiming it.
Alrighty. Still 9 levels away from reaching 300.
Using some sort of flamethrower that's fucking me up pretty quick.
Could be his build in the flamethrower variant for legendary. Which also means he could be also doing a bloodied build to make his flamethrower doing even more damage as well. And then using the radiation to keep his rads the way it was. But you guys, right here, if I turn around, there we go. And we are actually
inside where the missiles can't get them.
Oh, wow. And then the funny part is you can see right here, we're in with other people. So if I do this, you can see right here, Vic1230989. There's Kevin Sheary. So we are actually in a world with other people now. It's not my private. But you can see we have all this down here, just how I showed you. With you move your camp right here, so all the enemies spawn here.
I need you to go to the other camp, because he's attacking the other camp.
I'm not in a PvP build, because I'm just going to get wrecked.
Yeah, I just need you to be in there so they can't cap it. Get in the door and close it. I'm getting wrecked. I'm just trying to stop them from capping it.
I can't stop them from capping it. I'm not in your team. But see, like that, runs up like this, hits into the tower, which sets to my little generator right there. Boop. And then the quaint little, builderies on the inside. That's it right here. I like that.
I'm gonna let you do that. I'm pop out the party.
Alrighty. See ya, Cuzzo. He's irritated I won't go over and help with the other stuff, and I'm not in a PvP build right now. Plus, like, I'm not even in his group, which means if I was to go over here, wherever that is he is building, which, by the way, is right here, I believe. So, yeah. Technically here, I believe. The homestead, which... Two things. If I was to go over here, it wouldn't stop his cap, which means he still would have capped it. Second hand, the door's locked. I'm not in Cuzzo's group. I can't just walk in the door. That's what he's not understanding is, if I look down here at the bottom left, so you guys, like, if we look at the bottom left, like where this is, and I was sitting right here, I'm not in a group. Okay? So I wouldn't be able to get inside anyways. Next, say there's Cuzzo's camp. That's where he built for one of these. But second thing, which is not disrespect to my Cuzzo, but instead of coming over and grabbing workshops like this one in order to do the other bit, right? Because he's here for the, we'll say, the junk, right? Like the scrapper, like the other stuff. It's better to do exactly what I'm about to show you guys. So, if I quickly do this, that way I'm not like taking the fall damage. We hit down, I go over here, we do Ad Victoriam Survivors, because this is the one we built earlier on stream, but this one's actually not over at the Spiffing Brit. It is right here, just a little up the road. So let's say I needed copper, right, guys? It's better to build on top of the actual veins out in the world, like this one is. By the way, it is like Halloween themed over here for this one. So I got the little Halloween lights sticking off. We got a little, basically we call them werewolves, but over here they're called something different. I forget what they're actually called over here, but yeah, it's that. But if we go inside here, I open up the door, which one, someone's got to lockpick this, then lockpick this, then lockpick this in order to actually get in, right? But we have the extractor right here, right? It's better to do that version of like resources, because if I do an extractor here, and let's say I needed copper, I can grab the copper, right? And I can keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and then just coming over here when I get the amount of copper, if I'm feeling like I'm over encumbered or my storage is too much. And then we go into smelting, I believe, and then we go to copper scrap. We can do this. Change it into actual copper ore, not copper ore, but copper ingot. And then we come over here to this and 12 copper scrap that now I'm throwing in here for my copper. And if we need aluminum, we do the same thing. Run around, find the aluminum cans, or B, find a vein like this that instead of doing copper, it does aluminum, and then build on it. That is how you actually want to do that. Okay? You do not want to go take over areas like this, because notice it's claimed. If I was to go there, I could dispute it and then claim it myself, which then everything becomes mine. So not only are you wasting resources building on it, but you're also, able to get that stuff ripped out from under you by just someone claiming it. They can go dispute it. So it's not the smartest idea in the world to go do that. If you're going to do those, the best way of doing that is actually, instead of going to this, go do the power plants, because the power plants give you the stuff for your power armor. So you can actually get the power armor stuff to stay inside your power armor. Or even that stuff is also used for some of like the Gatling laser, where you need that type of stuff for your power armor to also be ammunition for your Gatling laser, where you can farm up a lot of that ammo type or resource. Next, if you are going to do this right here, meaning, you know, claim these areas, I need to do better versions of the stuff in a minute. There we go. Go ahead and kill that. I'll take stim packs. Alright, but back to what I was saying, if we are going to go take over these areas, you don't want to do it in a public lobby where literally everyone under the sun is going to take them back or take them from you or steal your shit. If you're going to take over those, I'll show you exactly where you actually want to go do that. So if we actually leave right now, we go down to quit, we leave the world. We are actually going to enter what's called a private adventure. So not the custom, but private, okay? So custom stuff is for pretty much joining a custom world and having nothing. The adventure and private adventure share your XP, your character stats, your build locations, all of that. So what you want to do is join mode as friend only, and then start a private. This actually is combined in with everything else. It's just the only people that joins this world is just your friends. So if you're going to be taking over resource areas like that, join these worlds. That way, if you're putting those up, no one can take them. And then as they go, you can continuously grab from them and do whatever. And to show you they share, I'm actually going to build something in my camp and then switch over and show you that it's there even on the online world. And again, this isn't hatred towards my cuzzo. I love him to death, but I'm going to give some tips and pointers so that way not only he can kind of understand a little bit more, but also like you guys don't make the same mistake he just did, right? But if I quickly do this, we're at my base. As you can see, it's this one here. Let's go inside my build mode area here. And we are going to go ahead and do this. We're going to go to build. We'll do defense. We'll go turret. And let's say I'm like, okay, I want rocket turrets, like actual missile turrets. I need aluminum. As you can see, I'm out of aluminum. I need to go get some. Okay? A lot. So let's see. The next thing I can do is, I don't know. I'm thinking of like maybe doing, would be a good way to show you guys this. So we'll do camp pieces. We'll go to stairs, and let's make a little way that might be able to make it up to my roof, right? Like up here. So we'll come around to the side, and I want it to be on snap, and it's not snapping to this, so trying to think, what can I do to show you guys that this connects? That I'm not wasting a resource I don't need to waste. You know what? We'll do another vending machine, because this is just steel and wood. Which, to show you guys, I have a vending machine right there. But let's put another one up, shall we? Because this I can scrap and get a couple of the things back. But if I was to place this vending machine here, which we notice is not here, if I do that, okay? Show you I placed it there. Let's go back to an online world now. So let's actually plop off this. And when I say online world, like one that other players are at, so if I quit, you can see it's not tomfoolery. We're popping right into play, and we're just going to hit adventure. So this way I get a random brand new server to show you that I'm not going into basically the private adventure. We're going into a real adventure. So now we got to wait for it to find a server, toss us in there, get loaded in, and I'm going to show you guys that the object I just placed will be at this camp. It shares progression on both sides for these two worlds. But one has no randoms, and you can go take anything you like and not have to worry about a soul. The other one, you don't want to do that with. So if I turn around, we walk over here, and looky there. My brand new shop is here. Okay, it shares progression. And to show you that I'm not in a, I'm not in a private world anymore. Well, one, there's this dude here. Skulls. As you can see, we're not in a private world no more. Howdy there, Skulls. Sorry, brother, but we more than likely might be backing out of this here in a second. I'll wait, see if he buys anything. I doubt he will. I don't really have much in there at the moment. I'll give him like a little bit, like a couple minutes or so. Let him scroll. Debate. Alright, Skulls, you already had long enough to buy your first object. We're going to go ahead and quit, which is going to drop us out of the world, and Skull's going to get kicked out of that. But there you go. As you can see, they share progression. Both of these do. Which is adventure and private adventure, right? They share progression. So if you notice, even at the bottom, it says max is 8 players. Below that, shares progression with adventure. And this is adventure with everyone there, which has 24 players, okay? Just figured I'd point that out. So if you're looking to go capture the other areas like the power plants, the raceway, areas like that, go to a private adventure. They share progression, but you're still able to get all your resources without the threat of somebody going to go take it. You're not having to deal with PvP if you're not looking to do that. That's kind of what you want to do if you're doing it that way. But out here in the public world, find the resource veins. Find a vein that lets you put a pump onto it, build your floor over it, then put the pump in and let it pump. And then just make sure you lock your doors. That way anybody coming over, if you have a shop or so, isn't going to try to steal out of your resource pump. But they can't claim it. They can't forcibly take over your area. So lock 3 doors, lock the pump. That way they have to lockpick 4 areas. They become wanted, and then everyone can PvP them for doing it. Right? So again, if you're out here in a world like we're in right now, out to everybody. It's not a private little world that you can invite your friends to. Remember, other players are going to, take advantage of other stuff. And when I say other stuff, I'm not in a private. Say, Torinos, Trace Onu, right? You do not want to be taken anywhere like these, which are pretty much you don't want to take these. Because the minute you take these, you build them up. A high-level player or anyone that's played Fallout for a while is going to come over here, they're going to attack it, and then they're going to start utilizing the resources for themselves. And then forcing PvP. And if they have builds that one-shot, by the time you shoot them, they're going to turn around, and they're just going to immediately dome you. And that's what I'm saying. I don't have a PvP build for that, because I don't have a super tank build. Proper builds let you one-shot no matter what, as long as the PvP is active. And if the PvP is active, meaning I shoot them, they turn around, shoot me once, the initiation, I'm dead. Right? They kind of made the PvP really stupid in this. And that's why I don't really like the PvP in Fallout 76. I don't really do the whole PvP aspect. But yes, as you can see, we do have this dude built right here. We got my tent, which is down here near him. So yeah, just figured I'd point that out. Someone even built like right here near me. They're actually right on this almost. They're up closer to this lake, but you guys get the idea. If you're going to build and you're going to take over the locations, go to a private. And then don't get mad like if I don't want to run over there and PvP the guys without a PvP build and not really looking to PvP. And I'm not even in your like group either. So if we look down here, see my little square that's moving? If we look down here where it says world activity, where that world activity box is, if I close that, I'm not in a group. Which means if your door is locked with a tier 3, like I put on that door down there at the raceway, what would happen is I'd walk up to it and it'll say lock pick door. And then I'd have to have a level 3, and then I'd sit there and play the little lockpick mini game to unlock the door in order to go through it and try to close it, right? And in that time, I'm just being shot by the dude PvPing, and I'm dead. I cannot just stand on the zone and go hit that PvP or try to stop the claim. Secondhand, I'm not in his group, which means if I go to that area, I'm not a part of the capture. I'm not a part of the defense. I'm a third party, which means I would have to roll up, kill him, and start the initiation myself in order to try to make sure he can't cap it. If that goes through your minds, like guys' mindset, I can't just go stand on it as a third party and defend the area. I don't think my cousin understands you can't do, like, camp attacks. They can't attack my camp. There's no player destruction on bases. Also, they remove nukes from destroying bases, so someone can't just nuke your base and eradicate it. It'll, yeah, give, like, radiation to the area, but if you're already a ghoul, you don't die to the radiation anymore. You actually just empower your ghoul. So I see what he's getting at with him trying to say that he would come help me if I needed it, if my area was being raided. But in the fact that he wants to get upset about everything I just showed you guys that you could do to stop from getting angry at me, to stop from getting angry at your teammates, be smart about how you take the areas. And I'm not saying this to be completely mean to him, because again, I pointed out literally if he doesn't want have areas to get raided. And he even told me himself, hold on, let's back out of this. That way we don't have any background noise. So he told me himself, well, technically this will give background. Let's pop over to here. Okay. And pop into this, which is created by me. I want to make sure it's my world. But pretty much, guys, what I'm saying is he could have played that smarter. Do the area like I showed you, where instead of capping the areas that people can come and take, because he's saying he doesn't do PvP. If you're not much on PvP, why are you initiating something that causes PvP? I'm not being mean. I'm just pointing out the obvious fact. If you say you're not a PvP person, don't take PvP areas. Find a resource vein. And I'm not saying you have to go in game for like 24 hours, real life time, trying to hunt the veins down. Literally Google it. I need this vein. We're located on Fallout 76 map. That way it'll show you. Look for the reference picture and then go to the area. Find the vein yourself that may only take like maybe 5 minutes. Build on it. Right? Again, I'm not being mean. I'm just being kind of Mr. Obvious in a way. Like, I'm pointing out, like, if you're not someone who PvPs, you don't care about the PvP aspect, build smart. Like, for instance, if I wanted... Example here. Let's say I wanted silver, right? So I would go onto my phone, Fallout 76, silver So all I did was after that typed in ore locations. Okay. Which now tells us we can go to the Wendigo Cave. So resource extractors, silver extractors can also be built at workshops. Not worried about the workshops. Actually, we're gonna do silver vein. So instead of silver ore, let's do silver vein. That might actually give us what we're actually looking for here. So instead of ore, we just remove ore, type in vein. So VEIN. Okay. It's the ash heap region or set up extractors at designated workshop. So ash heap. Okay, it says ash heap, by the way. That is actually in, whoops, too far over, right here. This region. Okay. So now if we actually do that, we can actually go take a quick little look. And many veins can be found within the Wendigo Cave. 3 to 4 surface veins can be found just west of the railroad bridge, west of Big B's rest stop. So actually, if I click on this, I have know where Big B's railroad rest stop is. But give me a second. What's this? Scroll down. So 3 to 4 surface veins can be found just west of the railroad bridge, west of Big B's rest stop, in the rocks on the south side of the road. Okay, which by the way, if I quickly just do this. Okay, so we are actually going to do, whoops, I'm an idiot. There we go. I need like this, and then now what I actually want to do is find hardpoint silver, which is marked in this like light greenish gold color. We need to go to the ash heap. Gold. So like that maybe? Hold on. I need to slide my controller around. Like right around here somewhere it looks like. Because that greenish gold color is that. Yep, it matches, which it shows somewhere right around here. Boom. I just go to the horn right. Now let's run up to that location, see if we can find it, see what the area looks like, and see if we can build at it. Okay? That's simple. Like, how long did that take me to do? In order to find it on the map, to do that, our marker's straight ahead of us, so we can actually just run in this direction and try to find this location. Okay, we're just going to keep running. We're 60 meters away. If I'm not mistaken, it might actually just be right around here. Yep, there it is, right here. Look at this. Look, boom. Silver. Now, would this be a spot you could actually place down a camp? I don't know, but maybe. You could place down the camp, put the extractor, or find an area that's like this, that isn't too close to something that is blocking you from building at it, and find an area you can build at. Like, it literally took me, 30 seconds to do this? And then build a camp at it. You know, do this. Do that. Then we're going to hit down. And then we have that one placed. Let's move my stored one here, which is the... Move Spiffing Brit. Actually, you know what? Graham's Pit Stop, which, by the way, I think is actually silver, isn't it? So hold on. Let's actually see this right quick. Let's go Graham's Pit Stop, which is right here. I'm going to put my little tent down. Okay, that way we can just come right back to this tent. And we're going to see if we can build right here in a minute. But we're going to do this, fast travel. And I think this might actually be silver as well. We'll have to see. Which puts me downhill into this. Whoops-a-daisy. We just go this way. And right here is the extractor, which, by the way, no, this is aluminum. So we have aluminum right here. We have copper over there. And then we would have silver right down here near this. Right? Or we could look, see if there's any silver deposits out in this direction. Like out here, so there's nothing, you know, blocking it. Let's actually figure out. So there's no silver there. Silver there. There's silver right there. Whoopsie daisy. Went to the wrong map. There's silver right there. We could actually see if that is buildable. You know what? Let's go see if that is far enough away from the town. It shows it literally like right... Whoops. Right here. About that, right? Let's zoom in a little more. So it's like in line with this. Probably... Let me remove the marker right quick. Can I please... Nope. So let's remove. And it shows it probably being about right here, actually. Boom. Let's see how far off my marker is, right? And see if this is an area that would actually be buildable. If it's buildable and plausible, you can get silver this way. And again, this is just like showing silver. This is not showing all the stuff like, come on. Okay, this is going to irritate me. Hold on. I'm not showing junk piles. I'm not showing lead, acid, copper, iron, aluminum, oil, titanium, uranium, fertilizer, crystal, coal, concrete, gold, or wood just yet. This is just silver. Okay? And with that being said, we are running right here for that location, which should be up this way. So let's run. It's going to be uphill to our left, so we got to go uphill. Again, my marker could just be a little off, so we'll have to, like, look around to see if, like, I'm overlooking anything, but technically it should be near me now, like somewhere up here. So again, we just look around, look, see how far off my little marker is. And it might be a little harder to find because it is in the, you know, darker region. And I think it is a darker coloration for stuff. But you would just run around up here and try to find it, which actually could be right in front of me here in a second. Now, this one, I don't know exactly where it's at. I just know that on the map it says there's one right around here somewhere. So I'm actually going to have to look for it. And this is where things get a little bit, you know, where you have to, like, actually run around and look and, you know, like, look down to make sure you're not standing on top of it or whatever. And again, my marker could be a little off. It could be, like, kind of where I'm standing now. It's around this area somewhere. I just gotta freaking find it. Is it a little lower? Could I have, like, moved my marker a little too high? Could it be, like, over here? Again, this is the part that is the longest time. That is after you put a marker down, actually finding it. Right? I know it's in this region. We just gotta look around. Boo, 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 boo. And hopefully this ain't one of the areas that's kind of like scuffed. Like in a bush or sunk in somewhere where it's harder to see. Again, I might not have ran far enough back. So we want to, like, run around till we find it. I actually do want to find it, though, so I can actually do whatever. So, on this, it's about there. It's still basically in. It actually could be like right around here, actually. So let's go backwards a little bit. Alright, we're basically on top of where my marker is, so it's somewhere in this area. And this could be one of those things where you have to walk up and it looks like it's a rock or something. I don't know. It might not be an actual vein. Which is the downside, because I think it just says like hard copper or something, so I'll actually have to like look around a little bit. Usually the veins kind of go into the ground, so I'm looking for like a little divot in the ground a little bit. Again, I could be past it. I might not be over far enough. This is just giving me like a general location to look at. And it could be closer. I could be too far up. It might be one of those that's like really close to the town so you can't like actually build at it. I'm not seeing it though, which means I don't think it is. That or they updated the map since the last time this has been around and they might have removed this one. I was thinking it might have been that, but no. I just have a feeling I'm just my blind ass is probably just overlooking it somewhere. And I haven't really been in first person running around staring at the ground, so I could be overlooking it due to that too. Where it's not like popping up due to that. I might have to like actually look at a video for it. And again, you can look at a video to see where the stuff is too. You can look it up on YouTube and see if like someone shows directly where it's at in a video. I didn't do that part. Usually it's like in little divots. I'm not seeing it, which is meaning I'm either A, being blind, or B, the marker's just a little off on the map that I was looking at. Which means it probably will take me forever to find it. I'm just going around the little sides here to see if I see anything that looks a little weird. Or like a regular deposit vein like we've been seeing. I feel like the map marker might be a little off. Because it shows here, like it's off of that building near where we are now. It's like right around here-esque. I doubt it was like further down that way. I could be wrong though. It could be off a little bit and I need to run more this way to find it. Alright, copper vein, where, not copper. Silver vein, where you at? Oh, it actually could be up here close. Oh, you know what? No, this is a Big Bend tunnel. Hold on. I went too far to the right. I need to stay over in this direction. Somewhere. It'd probably help triangulate it if I actually look at the map to see where Big Bend Tunnel is, but it's like in between that and the tower somewhere up on the thing. So it's showing like maybe even further up this way. So let's see. I should be basically on top of it around here. Oh, this might be one of those that's actually in the cave, maybe, because it shows... Hold on. No, there's a cave that way. Again, this is where the hard part is. Seeing it on the map, but having to figure out where it is directly from here. Actually, that looks like silver, in a way. Or at least that would be the metal nodes from Ark. I mean, I might not be far enough down either, going in this direction. Because it could be, like, down there. I'm basically sitting right on top of where the thing is, though. Stream, am I just being blind? I have a feeling I'm just being blind at the moment. Although usually they're found, like, up on top of the rocks. Or near the cliff faces. Sometimes, like, right around here. Uh-oh. It's not gonna be over there. I'm gonna take it as maybe a map update cleared this one. I'm saying maybe because I could just be blind. But you guys get the idea. Like, go hunt, look around for a little bit. If you don't find it immediately, find a new location. Find a location that you can build that on it. And then just build at it like I did the other ones. And then rotate them as you need them. I have a feeling I'm just overlooking it somewhere. Or that it could be like in a bush somewhere that I'm just like overlooking. Wait a minute. Nope. It's a divot, just not what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's not right here. It's not right there. I don't see anything there. No, no, no. Get rid of you. That way I don't have to worry about you in a second. Already walked around there, but I just want to make 110% sure. Alright. Where am I overlooking this at? I might need to actually look it up. Technically, I could say silver deposit instead of vein, and that might actually give me better results for the silver deposits. I think that's what they're actually supposed to be called. Because I have no clue where this one actually is, and my head is starting to hurt a little bit trying to find this one. Let's see, can I actually... Okay, yeah, I think they updated because the updated version of this map where they mark it in red, it's not here. So let's move to the next location. Ah, I see. Okay. So this time it's showing it like up here near like Uncanny Caverns in a way. Let's run that way and see. Like it shows it uh right near the bend actually of Uncanny Caverns, like right here esque. Let's make sure it's here. So this one I think is supposed to be like through the building and in through a cave. Which means this one over here might be the actual like vein we're looking for. So it should be around this area somewhere, maybe. Oh god, it's going to be hard to see through the red. I don't see anything. Hold on. Let's move this right quick. Where it shows it on this map is like to the left of the bend of this road. So technically right where we are esque, somewhere in here. So it shows it near this. Oh, this. That's what it's showing us, which I don't think this is the kind that you can put an extractor on top of. Let's find out, shall we? So, Graham's Pit Stop. Yeah, we'll move this one because we are in the free build. Yeah, we'll move the camp here. And then let's do this. Because I don't think this is the type you can do this with, but I want to make 110% sure. Yeah, no. Okay. No. So I need deposits. So silver deposit is what I'm looking for. So it's located in Toxic Valley. Silver resource deposits you can claim shop it. Oh, actually, Cranberry Bog. Hold on. Give me a second. Cranberry Bog is right here. And it says west of the abandoned bog town, which we need to find that right quick. Wait, the abandoned bog town is up this way somewhere, wasn't it? Because you go over to the shack, which means the abandoned bog town was like right here. Yeah. And it is west of it. So like somewhere here, I think. Pause it. Your camp on the island just west. What? Okay, let's see if we can't find that. Okay. And this one actually says you can build your camp at it. So we are going to go check that out. So we'll go to the bootlegger shack and figure out where it says the island is at. Because it says island just west of this. So Somewhere on one of these little areas is what we're looking for. Okay, so it says the island just west of the bog town. So east, which means west would be in this direction.
Target acquired. They say that.
Oh, it might be over here, actually. Hold on. Like, on one of these. We gotta find this location. Think I found it? Nope. I don't think I did, actually. No, this is not it. That's not it. I'm not seeing this. Bethesda, did we update the map over here to remove it? Because I think I've went too far forward, maybe? To find what we're looking for. Or do I need to go, like, way out that way? Because it says an island west, but could it be, like, northwest, southwest? How far back do I actually need to go to find it?
Glad I finally caught up with you. Congratulations! You are a winner of the Great Appalachian Sweepstakes. I
Nope.
have been authorized to
Nope.
deliver your prize winnings.
Nope. Get out of here. There we go. Like, is it further up this way? Like, way further up? Like, up closer to the mountains? I just know it said to go this way, and I've been running this way for a little bit, because west of whatever. Just says island just west, but I didn't see anything to the west. I doubt they would have made us walk this far, right? I wonder if they meant like it's in between the islands, maybe? Like in the little river things? Yeah, I think I've like overlooked it, which means I might have to like go look at a picture of it to see where it's at, or a video. Hold on, guys. Let me actually quickly just go research this right quick. I missed my quick scope. Got it. Okay, there's the Gutsy down. I actually did not miss that game. Okay. Alright, if the game can't hit it, I'm gonna have to hit it myself. Alright, let's run over here, get behind a tree, and go do some research, I guess. Make sure we get out of the combat. And There. Now I can do images. Past the fence perimeter and look for the rocky cliff side. It's near golf cart camp area. Okay, so head immediately west of the abandoned bog town, past the fence perimeter. Alright, we're just going to follow this down to the note, guys, see if we can find it. It's past the fence perimeter, which technically would be up here, because it actually says... Where is it? Past the fence perimeter and look for a rocky cliffside and outcroppings near an abandoned golf cart. Okay. Technically, I should have made this where it's infinite stamina, but it's fine. We're just going to get my stand back, run this way. And you know what? Actually, let's teleport back down to here. And we're going to run to the bog town and then advance. West of the abandoned bog town. Alright, so first we're going to go towards the bog town, which I think is this way, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're at Bogtown. Now it says go west, immediately west. So we're just going to go immediately west. Okay, it says after that, past the fence perimeter, which technically is not that. So we just keep going west to the west. And I'm guessing the fence perimeter might be supposed to be that. Is what I'm guessing. Or it could be that. No. Fence perimeter. That. Alright. Now we're looking for a golf cart, I believe it said. Hold on, I gotta turn around and miss my quick scope, but it's fine. I'll hit that one. And that one. Ouch. Stem up right quick, because I'm not in power armor. Use those phase skills to hit those quick scopes. Oh, that was a headshot quick scope while jumping. You're behind that tree. I see you. Bye-bye. Alright. Ultrasight rounds. Now we need to find a golf cart, and I need to refine where we are going. So technically here, up west. Alright, it says golf cart, right? Abandoned golf cart and a camp area. Alright. Boys, are we seeing abandoned golf cart in a camp area? I see that, but that's not what we're looking for, so continue west. Wait a minute. Here's titanium, which you could probably build at that, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for silver, which means we gotta go this way. What is that? Oh, that's just a rock, I think. No, that's part of a barricade, but not what we're here for. I've yet to see... wait a minute. That might be the camp area. Oh, that was soot flower, I believe. Okay, technically this to my right, I believe, is counted as the camp area, but I'm not seeing the golf cart. Just keep going. West. What is this? Oh, it's a robot that got slayed. Okay, still to the west. I guess we're going all the way up to the cliff, right? Look for the rocky cliffside. So, yeah. I could have just kept going straight back, guys, when we were here. But I just wanted to make sure. Know what I mean? Okay, so we're technically rocky cliffside now. I still don't see an abandoned golf cart, though, so I might need to go further back up, is maybe my question. Or I need to go further up the cliffside itself. Okay, we're still going west. Still don't see anything. Wait a minute. Is this a cave I'm seeing? Oh, we might need to be all the way up there. Can I parkour that? I don't think I can parkour that. That is going to be impossible to climb, but I think it's up here close to this. So what we're going to do... Wait a minute. What the... It says right now I'm facing a road that continuously goes up. So, I mean, it could be around here. So let's do this. Fast travel to up on top of the peak and see if I can look down and find it, maybe. Let's run this way and back over here to get myself back on that cliffside a little bit where I can overlook. I wonder, it could be actually further past where we are now. But let's just make sure. So we'll go over to the little cliffside here. Take out the wolf chasing us. We'll look down and see, because right down there is where we was. I can jump higher than this, so I'm going to do this. Go into photo mode and field of view. Let's just zoom in. Do we see anything down there? It looks like a golf cart or a node. It's kind of hard to see. Depth of field off. That way we're not being blurred. Technically, it would be from there coming up this way. Again, I'm not seeing a golf cart or a node, which means I think we gotta go further up, maybe? and a camp area, which means maybe we go further up. Oh, hi, dog. Hold on. Of course, it's not a dog, it's a black wolf, and why did I miss that quick scope? There, I'll just do that and then have to turn around. West, which means I think we gotta go higher up again. Alright, we're just gonna go around, coming up here to go up that way. Skadoosh. Ooh, we're gonna have to parkour that. Again, still not seeing a campsite, so let's just keep going. I really need to start doing videos about this, man. Like, looking up videos. Plus, I can actually check out, see if I can build in other areas in a minute. I think I'm out of the bog already. Yeah, I'm like way up here, which means maybe they meant... Hold on. So if it's here, maybe they meant around here, not here. Maybe they meant the cliffs over here. Let's do this, see if I can't find on the wiki. God, I hate how, like, sensitive this is. Okay, so if we were going from the abandoned bog town, which is here... So what it shows is if this is the bog town, if we went west of the bog town, it's not even in the mountains. It's like somewhere around like right, hold on, like right here-esque. Sorry, I went to the wiki, guys, for a photo of the same thing that was being described. So let's actually go see if this is down here. I swear if it's not going to be down here, I am going to be upset, man. And I hate how much stamina gets used up inside of this, so I might actually make it where there's no stamina. Oh, wait a minute. Technically, this could be counted as a camp, right? Technically, this could be counted as a camp. Hold on. Let's put my thing here, because I actually do want to find this, and to find it, the easier way of doing that is to put down my little... this thing near this. So, like, right here. And then that way I could come back to this if I need to. Because in a minute, I'm going to look up videos on it. And show you. But I just wanted to make a quick little tutorial. So we're going to do this. Come down here. The fall damage is not going to kill me if I do this. And then down right here. It's called mountain goating. And... technically, we could count that as a camp. I'm just going to start looking around for... to see if there's a deposit right here. I probably should have looked further up, but we are perfectly kind of fine. Because where we got to go is down that way. So we're going to kind of do this. And we're just going to very carefully on our way back down the descent, seeing if we see anything as we run east of the location we're at now, going towards the peg. Oh, scavenging trader. Okay, we're okay with that. And we're just going to kind of really carefully try to look around while it's nighttime or turning nighttime, because we could actually overlook stuff easily. Wait. Is that the camp they're on about? Hold on. Because if this is the camp they're on about, I think this is where they were shooting at me from, which means we need to run by it. Because technically this is a camp, and somewhere maybe right around here is what they actually meant. But I am not seeing a abandoned golf cart anywhere near this. Let's go to first person and hop around right quick. That's not a golf cart. Technically, we are on the objective, technically. From what it's shown me, that was cranberry. I'll show you guys that now. Could it be over here somewhere? Like up on this? I hear Brotherhood flying around, I believe. Alright, Mr. Dastardly thing, where you at? This is a vertibird. Of course, you guys would be shooting at me. I technically am a ghoul. There we go. Take them out right quick. We're going to keep looking around. And if I don't find it within the next little bit, guys, I will do a video to see if I can't find it on like a YouTube tutorial video or something to where all the different veins are. But we have made it past the camp and over here now. Like, we are way over here. And if I'm not mistaken, if I actually look again, it has, for instance, when it shows this, town goes, where we are, it shows it like right about here. So let's turn around, run 80 meters this way, and see if we see anything again. It says right basically here. Okay. I am not seeing a silver vein anywhere, though. I wish they would, like, give pictures alongside this. That way I can see the exact location. Like, give a really good picture or a couple pictures showing the area. Because the only thing I can think of is maybe it's this freaking crash site, and they added the crash site in, so you can no longer do it anymore. That, or I'm looking for something, and it has a different look to it. Because in this one, silver is red. Okay, hold on. This side and golf cart. All right, I'm going to quickly end stream here, guys, for a second. We'll pick up part 2 in a second. I got to run to the bathroom, and I got to do the long version of the bathroom break. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to look up on videos to see where the exact location is. Then we'll come back and continue on forward with the live stream. I just don't want to make you guys wait the next 30 minutes to an hour for me to go take a poo-poo. Okay? I'll see you guys in a second.